Let's bring in ABC News contributor Yvette Simpson, the CEO of the Progressive Political Action Committee, Democracy for America, along with Ramesh Ponnuru, the editor of the National Review. Thank you both for being here. Ramesh, I want to start with you. Republicans have rallied to defend Herschel Walker after he denied allegations that he paid for women to have abortions. What does Walker need to do in these last days of the campaign to flip that key Senate seat?
Well, I think what Walker has to do is stay on the offense and to pass the sort of minimum threshold test that voters have for what a senator is capable of in terms of articulating his positions and defending them. And at the same time, of course, draw the contrast with Senator Warnock. People have reservations about Walker, but the people that Walker needs to reach have serious disagreements with Warnock on policy.
Now, Yvette, 538's forecast shows the Pennsylvania Senate race in a dead heat. What does John Fetterman need to do to convince voters that his health is not an issue?
I think he's doing the right thing in talking about him facing, his disability now. People understand what it's like to go through a stroke. And the fact that Mehmet Oz is mocking that as a doctor is really unfortunate. And I think they're doing the right thing in saying that, he is healing. He is working through the process with his doctors to get better. He is still the best representative for Pennsylvania, even in his condition. And then when he's better, he's going to go to Washington and bring back all the things that Pennsylvanians have been waiting for. He is the best representative. And so I think one of the things that he did really well in going forward with the debate was showing people that he is strong, that he will not sit down, that he will show himself honestly, even in that state. And I think that has engendered him, endeared him to a lot of people who might not have paid attention to him in the beginning.
Now, Ramesh, some researchers have said that abortion could turn out to be a sleeper issue in this election cycle. Our ABC News and Ipsos poll shows it as the third most important topic to voters behind the economy and inflation. And polls have shown that voters largely favor keeping abortion legal in many or all circumstances. So are you worried about how this issue could impact Republicans next week?
Well, I think that it could have an impact, but it is one that is much smaller than the impact of such issues as the economy, inflation, and jobs, which are, I think, front and center for most people. The fact is, there are Republican governors who have signed abortion restrictions who are right now sort of cruising to reelection. That's in Ohio, in Florida, in Georgia, and in Texas. And so I think that the potential of this issue to help the Democrats has really been overstated.
Now, Yvette, to Ramesh's point, President Biden has been focused on touting his economic policies in these last few weeks, but polls continue to show that voters do favor Republicans when it comes to getting the economy back on track. What more can Democrats do you think, on that front?
It's difficult because, history shows that Democrats actually do better with the economy when they're in leadership, and Biden's no exception. He's improved job numbers dramatically historically. The deficit is being reduced historically, but Republicans, unfortunately, have had better messaging. So I think we should not cede this issue of the economy to Republicans. But I do think in this very short window, focusing on these very divisive extreme policies and extreme candidates that Republicans have has been it has been, fortunately for us, galvanizing. It's allowed us to increase the voter rolls with more women, young people, and I think it's going to cause us to win independents. So I don't think the polling is showing the energy and the excitement, especially with early vote numbers being so high for Democrats. I don't think the polling is showing that continuing to work these issues, these very extreme issues that Republicans have given us and gifted us, means that we don't have to talk about the economy right now. I do think in the future, Democrats should stop ceding the economy because I think we're better on the issue all the way around.
All right, Yvette Simpson, Ramesh Ponnuru, we appreciate it. Thank you both.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.